Okay, back to the workshop real quick. Um, Azure Sheep Part 1, Extended Edition. Alright. Game crashes every time I load save. Pepperoni and cheese? Let's see how many topics we can add onto this game crashes. Okay, so apparently manual saves only. Quick and auto saves don't work. I have to make manual saves. Okay, so apparently I need to edit the launch. So I need to edit the game version. Alright, I had to launch the definitive edition, so I gotta check it. Okay, now I gotta download the game again. Okay, I gotta download 6.9 gigabytes here, which is gonna take me 50 minutes. Um, shouldn't take that long actually. Yeah, no, it's slowly building up there. Okay, 6 gigabytes doesn't take too long on my network. I'm just hope I don't have to reinstall the mod again. Big W. Okay, I guess we're gonna chat again. I guess for a little bit. Actually, while this downloads, I'm gonna go back to the workshop and I'm just gonna keep reading stuff. Workshop mod and all that. Funny how it was working perfectly fine until I got to chapter 3 and I fell through the floor. The mod's like, no, wait a minute. You're not in the right thing. Critical errors. Recent testing of the mod in the latest Black Mesa public beta reveals a number of errors that can lead to crashing to your desktop. Those errors do not occur after loading an autosave. You can continue playing. Crashes on Azure Sheep Chapter 3 Map 1 and Azure Sheep Chapter 5 Map 3 map load. To evade this, you should lower the texture quality. If didn't help, wait for a release. General recommendation to avoid problems. Do not try to set the max quality on the options related to the following: filtering, dynamic shadows, e.g. sun shadows, dynamic lighting. Recommend level of graphics high. We recommend that you delete all previous install mods / add-ons which were not tested on the 1.5 public beta. Please note that this mod was made to work in the latest public beta, but not possible to play on the non-beta game. After the mod's release, we'll look into new reviews and comments and new errors, which problems we're trying to fix in the near future. Last updated was December 26, 2020. Okay. So, well, that's a lot of Russian. Okay, it seems like the lowering of textures does not do it either. Does not fix it. A's having crashes with lowering save, setting Black Mesa's beta branch to April 2024. Rollback should fix this. Okay, well, I'm getting conflicting responses here, but I did the public the definitive edition. Should work. I hope to God it works. Stalled versions, game versions. Oh my God, there's a lot of game versions of Black Mesa. We have the default public version, Black Mesa 1.0 release, Black Mesa Definitive Edition, which I'm rolling back to, Crossfire Update 2016, Halloween Update 2017, Surface Tension Update 2016, Zen Engine 2018, Zen 0.9 2019, April 2024 rollback 2020 April 24 and 24, public beta June 29th 2025. Oh my God, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh well, I'm going to back to an even previous version, later version. I'm going back to 2021. Can't go any further than that because I think I kind of need the game to, have it. Well, this is kind of lame, but you know what? What's a stream without a little bit of problems, My network is currently at 0 kilobytes. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely lovely. You know what? We're going to keep this in here. Well, I'm going to cut all this out, but you know what? This is fine. This is still entertainment. We love entertainment. Everyone's going to come in here and they're going to be like, there's a please stand by screen up. Yep. Yep. Azure Sheep, I messed up my stuff, something fierce. Oh, good. About 30 minutes remaining, by the way. Problem solving? There you go. It's not a stream unless something breaks. Although I'm not happy with the network constantly going to 0 bytes. This would have been done a while ago if I didn't, if I didn't have to constantly, refix everything, Well, I guess this is a lesson to be learned to do not run this game. If I'm gonna do mods and all that, do not run this like on certain branches. I mean, there's also another version of Azure Sheep out. It's called Azure Sheep Reborn, because the mod I'm currently running right now is abandoned. And it seems like there's only 2 chapters into the game so far. A lot of it's already something I played. Oh no, that's new. When are we playing bingo again? Whenever. I can play some bingo. I did, except that there was a problem. The only time I really didn't have like playing bingo is when we had to do out of bounds stuff. Like having stuff in there that forced out of bound, and I'm like, oh, I didn't like the out of bounds stuff. But then again, how many times we had to re-roll the seat over and over again to finally get something that doesn't have isn't in cause out of bounds stuff, you know? Yeah, we were I have 5 gigabytes downloaded out of 6.9. Ugh. What would you like to do, Maze? What kind of game would you like to do for bingo? I know you're gonna say Spyro, so I'll say that already. Oh, you're gonna let me pick? How generous! All right, how about we play bingo of getting Black Mesa to work? Mainly Azure Sheep. If we can get Azure Sheep bingo, Black Mesa working, then one of us just wins. Don't know how much they update the list. Well, see, that's the thing. We haven't checked out the bingo website in a while. We have crossed the 6 gigabyte mark. We are 7.7 gigabytes off. So 700 megabytes. The limit does not exist. Exactly. We are 6. No, wait. We are 5 gigabytes off. 0.5 gigabyte. 500 megabytes off. No Crash Bandicoot? Oh, I wouldn't even pick that. Because I'd have to play Crash Bandicoot in like a bingo speedrun setting. And that would hurt. Yeah, no, I don't want to throw myself at that. I don't want to be drawing that myself, you know? That sounds like it would be absolute agony. Download has been complete. We are now patching the file. This is going to take 22 minutes, apparently. Sorry, 21. 19. Nope, 18. Nope, 16. Nope, 16 again. 15. Oh, we're going to take 13. No, wait, we're back up to 16 again. No, wait, 14. Steam does not know what it wants to do. Okay, we're back to 15 now. Oh, we're still at 15. Explain bingo? Okay, Shanna. So what bingo is, what we're talking about here, it's video game related. So let's use Zelda Ocarina of Time as an example. We would both have a bingo sheet to clear the fire temple. So then we race up to the point where we can clear the fire temple. Once we clear fire temple, we can knock that off our list. We're basically just trying to get bingo, and the sheet will give us various video game related stuff. to clear off, like kill Bongo Bongo, clear the fire temple, fish up the gold scale, stuff like that. That's what we're talking about in terms of bingo. Sunshine. Um. See, the problem is I already have Sunshine planned as like one of my long running streams. Because like right now on my right now, yeah, if there's pink or a lily pad, it's over. None of us, both of us, are not going to be able to do that quickly. Because right now, my long running one, like my 4 games I have up for streaming is Paper Mario Sticker Star, Black Mesa Mods. Yeah, that one's going real well. Mario Sunshine and Shantae on the Game Boy Color or Game Boy. I can't remember. I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be the Game Boy Color. But yeah, did you get that, Shayna? You will rage. I will probably rage too at the Plinko. Okay, hear me out, or I'll hear you out. Oh, geez, Terraria? Terraria, I don't know about that one, honestly. Yeah, I don't know how bad Terraria can be, though. Yeah, exactly, Shayna. But there, sometimes the bingo sheet gives us something that's like requires us to break the game, where we like have to try to clip through something or do something without a move. My God, estimated time just keeps jumping up between 14 and 15 minutes. I can't wait for this to not work. I just can't wait for this to not work and be like, oh, well, we tried. Oh, I'm at 69% of the patched files. Woo! Oh, fancy. Yes, we can both stream it, but there's a website that also keeps track of it. Uh, Either Maze or I host a room, and then we're in there, and then when we complete a task, we just go over to the thing, we check it off, and then the room will then the website will track it for us. Yeah, it sounds, it is fun. We have we've tried doing some before with Spiral, Spy the Dragon, and this is back when I wasn't streaming, so it was kind of one-sided for them. Well, it wasn't really one-sided. It's just like you have really only one thing to watch. Which which sucked. But now that I'm back streaming again, and Maze wants to get back to streaming eventually, yeah, I think it'll be fun. I don't know what other games we could do on there. The Pokemon ones would be fun. As long as we can speed up the game a little bit to skip the grinding. I didn't say you don't stream anymore. You just don't have the time. You want to stream. It's just you don't have time. And when you do have time, your internet's like, no. No, you don't stream. Nuh-uh. You want to play Guild Wars 2 at 6,000 ping? Here you go. Or you can turn off the stream. That's how your internet works. It's very touchy. It doesn't like being it doesn't like it when you play Guild Wars 2 and stream. Okay, we're at allegedly 10 minutes remaining. Never mind, it went up to 11. Maybe I'll just stop. Maybe I'll just stop, like, shouting out the time remaining. It'll be a real shame if I had to reinstall this add-on again as well. This mod. Well, actually, no, I already have the files. I just have to copy and paste it again. That's what I've been doing. I've been looking at Bingo Sync. I've been going back and checking out Steam as well to see how it's doing, and I shout out the time and then immediately goes up again because it's like, no. You say 10 minutes? Nah, we put it back up to 11. Pray I don't put it back up to 12. Oh boy. Funny how I titled this stream Azure Sheep, more like Azure I Sleep. Like after this happened where I have to like sit here in absolute silence. Here, I'll get a little music going on here. It's go mode. There we go. A little bit something else, refreshing. You know? I knew. I guess I must have known. Funny, the last mod I played on here didn't have any of those issues. Military was fine. Well, again, military was newer than 2020. There we go. We'll play a little bit of music. We'll play my go mode song for speedruns. And by speedruns, I mean my randomizers. RE6 is on there? Oh god, no, I don't want to play Resident Evil 6. Unless it's Leon's Path, because that's the most Resident Evil one. What could you even do in that? I guess kill like X amount of enemies. Like there's nothing really special about Resident Evil. Check to see if my go mode song's too loud for myself. Rainbow Six Siege. Get team killed maybe. I forgot they dropped the X from the name. Play 200 hours of Terrorist Hunt. I think this is go mode. We are getting close now to being able to play the game again. At 85%, let's go. God, do I cut all this from the VOD? Or do I just leave it? I don't know. Because cutting all this from the VOD is going to be rough. This sounds similar to Ghost. Metal Hellsinger did use a lot of famous dudes and ladies. Let's see. Let's. Are you RCXD? RCXD is from Call of Duty. That's a kill streak. Silent No More. Featuring Dennis like. I'll put his name in chat here because I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Likes him. Yeah, that's the guy's name from Refused and Division. It's in Rainbow Six. Wouldn't that be maybe what they title Twitch's drones? You know, the one that was zappy zaps. You mind your own business, all of a sudden you get electrified. Your booty's all electric-cut. Is it on Steam? Oh yeah, there it is. 5 shotgun kills, let's see. The RCXD. Unless that's one of the new characters. You know, power creep goes Bert in that game. Well, let's see. I mean, considering Rainbow Six Siege has a lot of crossovers with stuff, it wouldn't surprise me. Rainbow Six Siege, RC XD. Oh, it is Twitch's drones. Oh my god. That would be so difficult to get killed with those. They don't do that good of damage anymore. You'd have to specifically weaken somebody, then just splits. Oh, no, that's terrible. That's terrible. Go mode's on. We're down to 2 minutes. It did not go up. You know, I could just be lazy and just not cut this. Because there's like not really any dead air. A Swedish singer, but not the Swedish lead singer of Ghost. Okay. Maybe all the Swedish people sound the same when they're screaming, when they're singing metal. Maybe when it comes to metal. Oh, I finished the song. It's gonna be interesting to see if it replays itself again. If it just does it again. Devs did say, there's a problem with that. How old is that? Because the studio that made it, Al Hellsinger, shut down. They were forced to shut down. Which really puts a lot of the music in really weird rights limbo. You have all these famous singers in a lot of these songs. And the studio made the music, bought, like, they own the rights to it, but the studio no longer exists. And it doesn't belong to the artists because it belongs to the studio. So the question is, who owns the music? Yeah. So yeah, I like that's the interesting, that's the thing I don't know about the Metal Hellsinger soundtrack. Because we don't know who owns this rights to this music and all that. It's not even like this. The music's not even up on Spotify. It's all on YouTube. The Void, the Void, the Void cometh, the Void taketh, and all that good stuff. The added Reignited trilogy. Yeah, of course you'd be happy about that one. Oh, they added. Oh, that's what you mean by that. Oh yeah, that sounds rough. Oop, sorry. Well, as long as we don't get any skateboarding ones for Spyro 3, we should be fine. Should be. We should be fine, you know? As long as you don't get any skateboarding or snowboarding ones. Well, I am